Hey guys, I'm my team producer Robbie, and I am here to talk to you guys about the GOAT. I'm not talking about LeBron James. I'm not talking about any of those other people you might think.
The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for James.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Harrison Barnes. Will Barton is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, Bledsoe is out there with Hunter. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's LeBron James, and it's Lopez in at center. What great athleticism with both these teams. I mean, every move so graceful, so skilled. I mean, majestic.
It is, Kevin. There's an explosiveness. There's this speed that is absolutely incredible to watch. Every possession up and down the floor could have the potential highlight reel.
On the clock. From deep three-point range, Orlando grabs the miss. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Now here's Bledsoe after Gordon Hayward's miss. LeBron outside. Pass to Lopez. Puts up a 3. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 5 points so far.
And when Bledsoe can make range shots, it sets up the rest of his offense.
Barton the bounce pass. Nurkic kicks to Murray. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Clifford. Dave, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, you talk about basketball IQ. He thinks his team has that. He said these guys do a great job of diagnosing what the defense is trying to take away on a moment-to-moment basis and then adjusting to that. Sounds like he believes his team can play real well in real time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So, Greg, shooting, their #1 concern coming into tonight.
It's more important that you take good shots if you want to have a chance to make them.
And I think, Greg, that requires making plays for one another. Move the ball and shooting opportunities will present themselves.
Second chance shot and stolen by LeBron. And they're running. Here's Bledsoe. Again, the Magic score. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Barton dishes to Murray. Pass to Hayward. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the right iron.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Now, here's Hunter. Barton defending. Puts it up from 12. That shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. Hayward passes to Nurkic. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter. For 3, Hayward. And the Pelicans miss again.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And LeBron throws it down.
The strength of LeBron is something that is never going to go away, and it will always allow him to finish plays like that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Here's Barton. And so it's Orlando. Ahead by 9 is... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got Brook Lopez. LeBron James is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Hunter, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Now here's Murray, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Offline with his 3. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Here's Bledsoe. Nurkic with the block. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Hayward. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, remember, the comfort zone that Gordon Hayward possesses when he's in the mid-range. There's an ease and a confidence about what he does.
Here's Murray. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Barnes against Bledsoe. Nurkic with the block. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Barnes.
Yeah, what you like about Barnes in transition, he's equally proficient getting to the rack or setting up for the jump shot.
And you look at this Magic roster, so much potential.
I think, Greg, they have done a great job of drafting to the style of play they want to play. Guys who want to get after it on the defensive end. Guys who can switch and slide on the perimeter. Guys who can protect the rim. That is the backbone of this organization.
Now here's Barton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Miami.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had them totally rattled.
Here's Murray. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Orlando leading by 4. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Murray.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. The pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Bertans. Bledsoe kicks to James. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
It's off the back rim, no good.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. James against Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Bledsoe outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, what? And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, Harrison Barnes is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Hayward, and it's Barton in at the 2 guard.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs the big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
LeBron drives in, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Greg, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot up 3. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Magic. Murray kicks to Hayward. Clock at 6. Passes it to Nurkic. Here's Barton. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
James against Hayward. Back to LeBron. Wow, hammering it in.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Murray against Bledsoe. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, this game always evolving. Fascinating to see the players who drive that change with their unique talents find a way to do things different.
Well, probably 2 guys currently that have revolutionized the way the game is played. Stephen Curry, with the incredible range he has on his 3-point shooting. You've got to guard him as soon as he crosses the half-court line. And honestly, if the goal would be good from the other side of the half-court, he'd probably push it to out there. And James Harden, so prolific at drawing fouls. It might be maddening to the fans of opposing teams, but James Harden has led the NBA or been at the top of the free throw attempts list for years now.
Great example.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Pelicans have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
The 7th overall selection back in 2012, Barnes was taken 1 pick after Dame Lillard, 2 picks before Andre Drummond. Incredible draft class.
Now here's Bledsoe. 7 points in the game, and it goes down 2 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Murray outside. And he knocks down the jumper. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Murray's shooting form, exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, you just have to assume it's going in.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. 1:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Bertines. Rebound by Nurkic.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Barnes can't get it to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bledsoe against Murray. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Now here's LeBron. 16 points for him. Shoots the three. That shot misses. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Magic. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Bledsoe. Brook Lopez is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Hunter. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now here's Barnes, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. For 3, Murray, the offensive rebound. Nurkic, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Nurkic has got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans. LeBron against Hayward. Now here's James. Defense right on him. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. Shot from 16. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
James in the post. Defended by Hayward. Here's Bledsoe. Nurkic with the block. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Pelicans lead by 3. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lopez inside, working on Nurkic. And New Orleans pushing it up now. On its way from Hayward for 2. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 6th rebound on the night. James against Hayward. Here's Lopez, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Bledsoe against Murray. Unloads from 13, and he hits the jump shot.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
The Magic trail by 3. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. James against Hayward. Bertans kicks to Hunter. Now Bledsoe. Good, nice job down low.
Oh, this guy's such a shrewd, fearless competitor when it counts the most. Bledsoe delivers once again.
Now here's Murray. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to James. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. Rebound by Nurkic. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
It's tipped. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The score is tied at 30. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jusuf Nurkic.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Well, that lateral quickness, right, really shows up on the defensive end.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Nurkic is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Will Barton. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Hayward in at small forward.
Can we remember that Kentucky team Eric Bledsoe played on? 8 future NBA players, including both All-Stars John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins. Incredible.
Murray, the pass to Nurkic. Bledsoe against Murray. Nurkic trying to get open, and that one's good. Barnes.
And you can just see the confidence of Barnes growing, scoring right when they need him.
Nurkic with the block. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. He was all alone on that one.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
LeBron against Hayward. Out to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Yep, right through the net. Bledsoe's got 4 points now in the quarter. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Nurkic finds Hayward, and here's Barton, covered by LeBron. LeBron against Hayward. Murray outside. Fires for 3. Bertans grabs the board. And it's the Magic's ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 36 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
Nurkic with it. Back to Murray. Nurkic against Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Clearly a foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2 here. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Hayward dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Murray. A 3-ball. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And here's Barton. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And they had some nerve. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.